Good afternoon from London, and hello from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British group for the study of the Juche idea, chairman of the UK Korean Friendship Association, and official delegate of the Korean Friendship Association for the UK, and president of the Association for the Study of Songun politics of the UK. Today I'm going to speak about the 10th Congress of the Socialist Patriotic Youth League of the DPRK, formerly the Kim Il-sung's Kim Jong-ilist Youth League, and the struggle against capitalist ideology in People's Korea. The 10th Congress of the Kim Il-sung's Kim Jong-ilist Youth League was held in Pyongyang, the capital, People's Korea, from the 27th of April to the 29th April, amidst great excitement and high expectations. The Congress was attended by young people from all walks of life in the DPRK, such as young workers, army youth and university students. The Congress of the Youth League in the DPRK is an event of great significance because basically youth are the successors to the revolution. In People's Korea, young people have always been viewed as the vanguard and the shock brigade of socialist construction. Young people in the DPRK are actually a source of pride for the country. They take part in difficult labour-consuming work and volunteer for key projects. Many monumental structures, such as the Paktusan Youth Hero Power Station, were built by young people and bear the name of youth. Respected Marshal Kim Jong-un defined young people as one of the three main forces of socialist construction and a source of pride for the Workers' Party of Korea. It was Marshal Kim Jong-un who put forward the concept of the DPRK as a youth power. In his 2015 work, The Cause of the Great Party of Comrades Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il is Ever Victorious, he wrote as follows: "In particular, the young people of a new generation have grown up into a dependable reserve force of the WPK and successors to the revolution, and they are performing the role of a shock brigade with credit in carrying out the cause of the Juche revolution. Thus, our country is widely recognized as a youthful power without parallel in the world. Recorded in the history of the WPK is the proud achievement it has made in training young people into heroes of the time and its advance group and wing." End of quotation. The Youth League has a proud and honourable history as the youth organisation of the ruling Workers' Party Korea. At the Youth League Congress, the Kim Il-sung's Kim Jong-ilist Youth League was renamed the Socialist Patriotic Youth League of Korea to reflect the nature and tasks of the youth movement in this era. Originally, the Youth League had been founded as the Democratic Youth League of Korea in 1946. In 1964, the name was changed to the League of Socialist Working Youth of Korea, and then to the Kim Il-sung Socialist Youth League in 1996. At the 9th Congress of the Youth League in August 2016, it was renamed the Kim Il-sung's Kim Jong-ilist Youth League. And in passing, it should be pointed out that the history of the Youth League in the DPRK actually goes back much further than 1946. The Youth League's origins were in the Young Communist League of Korea, founded in 1927. And it can be said that the history of the Korean Revolution is the history of the youth movement. After holding the 8th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea in January earlier this year, it was decided to convene congresses, mass organisations in the DPRK, such as the Youth League, the Women's Union, trade unions, etc. The 8th Congress of the WPK identified the need to re-energise mass organisations. The Youth League Congress vowed to carry out the vital tasks that were laid down at the historic 8th Congress of the Great Workers' Party of Korea and the second plenary meeting of the 8th Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. In particular, two key tasks are to carry out the new 5-year plan and the struggle against anti-socialist and non-socialist practices. The Congress also elected a new leadership and revised the rules of the Youth League. Moon Chol was elected chairman of the Central Committee of the Youth League. After the Congress, a short course was held. There was also an art performance and a mass torchlight parade. And the Congress was followed by meetings at which young people pledged to carry out the tasks laid down by the Congress. Respected Marshal Kim Jong-un, the General Secretary of the Workers' Party of Korea, sent a letter to the Youth League Congress which was titled "Demonstrate to the full the might of the Socialist Patriotic Youth League on the historic march towards a fresh victory in the revolution." The letter set out tasks and priorities for the Socialist Patriotic Youth League. His letter explained that the new name of the Youth League directly and clearly reflects the nature and tasks of the youth movement at the present stage of our revolution, indicates in an intensive way the ideals and traits of the young people in our era, and sustains the characteristics unique to it as an organisation of young people. Moreover, he stressed that the change in name of the Youth League does not mean the change of the intrinsic nature of our young people's organisation that regards modelling itself on Kim Il-sungism and Kim Jong-ilism as its ultimate goal, as its ultimate fighting tasks. The letter defined the struggle against anti-socialism and non-socialism as a central task for the Youth League, pointing out, and I quote, "At present, the dangerous poison that blemishes the original features of socialism is the anti-socialist and non-socialist practices. Now, a large-scale clean-up operation to wipe out these practices is underway on a nationwide scale. It is another class struggle, a patriotic struggle to defend the purity and future of our young people and to provide them with a more wonderful home of socialism." End of quotation. These words inspire faith and confidence in people's career. It is very correct that the DPRK sees it as a class struggle. The DPRK, unlike some socialist countries, consistently maintained that the class struggle continues under socialism. It is good that the DPRK has made the struggle against anti-socialist and non-socialist practices a key priority and is mobilising its young people in the struggle against anti-socialism. In the past, some socialist countries failed to take measures against imperialist and bourgeois ideological and cultural infiltration. Moreover, they failed to struggle against non-socialist and anti-socialist practices, and in the end were overwhelmed by them, only to collapse. It has also been said that a certain country opened its door but forgot to put up the mosquito net. The infiltration of capitalist ideology and culture into socialist countries was always part of the imperialist strategy of the so-called peaceful transition, a strategy to quietly and gradually overthrow socialism in the socialist countries. The following words were attributed to the US Central Intelligence Agency Director Alan Dulles, and these were: "We shall arm comedians with jokes that laugh out their present and future, poison the soul of the youth with disbelief in their purpose in life, awaken their interest in sexual problems, bait them with such lures of the free world as fancy dresses, pretty clothing, special records, verses, songs. Sow discord between the youth and the older generation." End of quotation. And indeed, it can be said that capitalist ideology and culture infiltrating into socialist countries is an invisible enemy that you can't always see, and it is, I think, very much like a virus like COVID-19. And we can see evidence of the strategy that was outlined in the quotation that was attributed to Dulles, in both the past and at present. I can remember visiting Hungary in the 1980s when it was still a socialist country, albeit under revisionist leadership. Here, the ideological and cultural penetration of imperialism was deep. Posters of Rambo and Madonna were on sale in market stalls. There was a McDonald's in the centre of Budapest. Doctors and dentists made a lot of money through secretly running private practices. To a greater or lesser extent, most of the European socialist countries were heavily penetrated by Western culture and ideology. Worse still, the youth of those countries were the most affected by this. No doubt some liberals will whinge and complain that the DPRK is not open and that it should open its door. Well, what happens if you leave your back door open, folks? Burglars can rush in to steal your possessions or money, and vandals can come in and trash the place. It is as simple as that. That is why the DPRK is so correct to place the struggle against anti-socialism, non-socialism on the agenda of the Youth League. The DPRK is now going to unfold an exciting and powerful campaign to finally smash anti-socialist and non-socialist ideas. This will in turn generate a great upsurge in socialist construction and make a decisive contribution to the fulfillment of the new 5-year plan. We are sure that the 10th Congress of the Socialist Patriotic Youth League will herald the start of a great movement in people's career to finally smash and wipe out the anti-socialist and non-socialist practices, as well as capitalist, revisionist and imperialist ideas. We believe that the 10th Congress of the Socialist Patriotic Youth League of Korea will inspire the young people of the DPRK to turn out in the struggle to fulfill the 5-year plan as set out at the 8th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea, thereby demonstrating once again the revolutionary stamina of the youth of the DPRK. We are sure that the Korean youth will play a great part in building a thriving socialist nation. Long live the Socialist Patriotic Youth League of Korea. Long live the Workers' Party of Korea. Long live respected Marshal Kim Jong-un, and long live the great Juche idea. Thank you for listening to this talk. If you're not already a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe to our channel, Songun 007, and our affiliated channel, UK KFA. Please also check out our Facebook pages, such as KFA UK, and our Twitter feed for details of events. We welcome your participation and support at events, and also check out our publishing program. I say thank you again for your attention. Have a great day, stay safe, and goodbye.